Camera rolling.
Camera.
Microphone rolling.
Microphone.
And here we go.
All right.
Back for another
We're
recap
back.
episode.
This is the recap for episode 2. So this is going to be, what, 2.5 on the YouTube?
Yes.
On the YouTube. All right. How'd you feel?
I wish the YouTube videos did better. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think I posted up everything a little too early in the day. I think that was the big issue with that. Because when I posted all the links, not a whole lot of people like clicked through them all. Plus, you already posted your thing about them being released, so.
Yeah, we would sort of.
I was hoping if I put the links out there, like it would gain more traction, but it didn't. And I was like, oh, maybe I picked the wrong time of the day to upload that or to post that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to sort of figure out when. I mean, it's going to be just sort of hard to pick a perfect time, though.
There's statistics up there. I've looked into it. I just, for some reason, haven't followed it because it's not during the time of the day that I'm available.
Yeah.
It's like around, I think, 4 p.m. It's like a really good time to post that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So look into that. Maybe just do some late releases on our stuff then.
Maybe.
But, yeah. I mean, Spotify had a good jump in listens.
Yeah, you were keeping up with all that. How'd that all go?
Yeah, I mean, I sent you that picture. Have it on
Yeah,
here
picture
somewhere.
myself with the Facebook stuff, so let me pull that up while he's pulling his up.
Yeah, I sent it to you on the, No.
Did you forget where you sent it?
No, I thought I saved it, but
Oh.
I was on my computer, so it was, gotta go check our chat. But yeah, we were definitely up.
From episode 1, or just like up in general?
I mean, just up in general.
Okay.
So right now, 18 starts, 10 streams, 5 followers.
See, that is really good.
And episode 1 has 5 starts, 2 streams, 2 listeners, but episode 2 had 6 starts, 4 streams, and 3 listeners. So it's definitely an improvement. And then, like I said, I don't remember, but I think it was up an extra start. But I checked it this morning, it was up some more. So, I mean, it's definitely a benefit having the Spotify route. And some of those episode 1 listens were from after the episode 2.
Okay.
Release.
So people like watch episode 2 and they're like, oh, I want to hear more. Hey, let's listen to that.
So definitely having the Spotify on initial release now is definitely going to, I think, improve our listening rates. And then the website had a few extra views on it as well and streams off the website.
Have you been keeping up with the Facebook stuff?
Like the
analytics?
Not necessarily analytics. I mean, it shows me, who and how many people have engaged, how many people have seen it, how many people actually, paid attention, all the people who, like and comment. 0 of you.
Well, the great thing is, I was actually going through it today.
Mhm.
We have 66 likes currently. Our page has been reached to 166 people.
Oh,
Page views is 97.
that's good.
I was actually pretty happy about that. I was like, ooh, we're getting close to that 100 to likes.
We just need to up that up. We need to up the advertising so you guys, share us.
I think we have a potential of reaching out to 200 people.
Good.
Especially based on what we've got. So maybe if we do a little bit of advertising, we might be very, very successful in the Facebook realm.
Yeah. And you just start with the Facebook and then it goes on to everything else.
Now, I haven't looked into how the Google podcast thing is going.
I haven't had any emails about it from the email.
They said it automatically sets us up for it, and I was like, oh yeah, but we're put on a list, so we're just kind of waiting.
Yeah.
iTunes, I'm very bummed out with you.
I imagine we get a few more episodes in, they'll probably change their mind. We only had like 1 or 2. Yeah, I think we only had the 1 episode when I tried to go and put us on iTunes, so I think that's sort of my fault. My bad. I'll wait a little.
I was getting excited though.
I know. I was like,
we're gonna be on iTunes.
We're gonna be, yeah, exactly. I guess iTunes, but no,
we're gonna be official.
That was a little setback, but I think once we get some more episodes, iTunes will reconsider us. We'll try it again here, maybe at the beginning of the year.
All right, so a few things have happened here in the studio. We've got a new mixer in. Let me grab that for you guys real quick.
Grab the mixer.
Gotta grab the mixer. We are currently not using it, but voila, it is a Focusrite. Hey, speaking of focus on me. All right, here we go. Anyways, Focusrite, right? It is an 18i8. I'm pretty excited because it allows us to have 4 XLR microphones connected into it. 4.
Yeah. Not 1.
And then
Not
it has
2.
4 line inputs. But the issue is, the reason why we're not using it because this microphone does not really work well with this device. I tried plugging it in, it was just too quiet, and maybe I need to fiddle with it a little bit. But we're looking to get new microphones here, probably the start of next year.
Hopefully. That's the
Because
goal.
they're kind of expensive, so. But yeah.
Working on it.
You were talking about possibly working on the audio files. How'd that go for you?
Messing around with editing.
I didn't follow you up on
the files you sent me for whatever reason just would not download.
Oh.
It was like a continuous continue download. It would not quit.
Oh, it's a really big file.
Well, I mean, it was forever. I was
Okay. I wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure. I was a little
gonna be-
scared. Maybe it was maybe it was your server, not just the file. So it got me a little frightened there after a while.
No,
So I was
I think it was 2-ish gigs.
ah,
Yeah, I
But,
didn't compress it. I was just like, here's the
I'll
raw
mess around
thing.
with that again. But I did some of my own recording, and I haven't really got around to mess with it like I should have, or I wanted to. Been really caught up with a bunch of other life stuff, so just not had the time to really fiddle with that. And my goal here is to really start cracking down on that, though. Get some.
I was just kind of curious because every time I've been editing the file, I'm like, it doesn't sound the greatest to my ears, and I can't seem to figure it out, how to make it sound better. So I'm like, well, maybe Thomas can figure it out. I don't know.
won't be able to.
I'm just kind of doing it now just to keep on a schedule.
Yeah.
And I know you got to still learn the program, so.
Yeah, I'll get there eventually. Hoping sooner than later.
The one program I
push
use,
myself.
I know bare minimum basics. Okay, I can raise the volume a little bit and get a little bit of the noise out, but I'm not pro level, so
We'll get there.
we'll get there.
Unless somebody wants to do some editing for free.
Alright, so for this week, when we start releasing episode 3, what are your expectations? You think we can gain a bigger following?
I think
Or with it being the holidays, do you think it might drop off a bit?
we'll be okay. I think maybe when we get a little more closer to Christmas, whatnot, maybe a little tougher, but I think we're still gonna be okay. I think we'll have it. I know a few people who are decent are gonna listen to it as soon as it drops. And I think from there, we're gonna slowly increase views and listens and all of that. So I think it's gonna be a slow run, but we've started off pretty good. I've heard good reviews. People are enjoying it. So I just think in time we'll get up there. It's gonna be a slow creep till we start really pushing advertising.
Ooh, that does remind me. What'd you think about the intro?
I liked it.
You liked it? Okay.
Yep. I liked it.
I wasn't sure. I was like, I'm just gonna put it together and hopefully it works. And it kind of worked. So I was like,
I think it works fine.
if anybody out there can make us something really decent, let us know. Cause yeah.
What are your expectations? What are you thinking?
I am thinking this. As I was saying, my message you last was about this is gonna be our episode. Episode 3.
This is gonna be it.
This will be the one where it really showcases what we got. Even though we got to still upgrade our equipment, I want to move us back there at some point. But
Yeah.
I think 3's the magic number.
Hey, third time's a charm, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we did implement something new. You said nothing new implemented, but we did. That is our topic choosing.
Oh yeah, we
So
did.
what
do
we
that.
did, which we may have posted a video of it, we took a dartboard. We wrote down 20 topics. We each threw a dart. And so we have 2 topics to choose from. We're going to let you guys choose. The topics that we landed on were violence, and that's going to be just sort of about talking violence in history in general, just sort of discussing and just digging into the history, the truth of violence. How can we stop it? What was its purpose in the past? Well, what do we think it's going to be like in the future? Just sort of a general discussion of violence. And then YouTube videos. Going back to technology type stuff.
Let's not burn our own bridge.
Yeah. Just sort of, I guess that could be just a general discussion of YouTube videos too. You know, like YouTube videos we'd want to make or we have made, or what we think of YouTube videos, like how they're changing the world, how they're affecting.
I'm pretty excited about that one because, well, I mean, I'll let you guys choose. But
yeah. Majority rules. We'll get to them all. Eventually, we'll get to everyone.
I just know recently I got in the train of watching older YouTube videos.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, oh, the good old days.
Charlie the Unicorn.
Oh no. Yeah. So. Yeah. So we'll be posting that up on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, we'll throw that on Twitter too. Yeah, I mean,
I know we really haven't touched.
We have no one really on Twitter though right now, but
you got me.
Yeah, I'm on there. I mean, I follow myself.
I'll sit there. That's exactly what I did. I follow my own podcast and I'd be sharing stuff all the time.
Yep. Yeah, I need to get a little more on the Twitter, but it's just not really that active.
I don't know how to get a following on Twitter.
I don't even.
I guess we need more hashtags.
This is the first time I've used Twitter, so
I like it. I like.
I just feel like
people's
Twitter is just like I might as well just stand outside with a microphone and yell something. Like that's basically Twitter, I think. You know.
I think it depends on who you follow.
I follow us.
I don't like. I follow a lot of business people,
mm-hmm.
so they'll be posting stuff that they're doing at their like jobs and like, hey, this is coming out here. So I'm like, oh, sounds kind of cool. So that's kind of like what I get out of Twitter. But
I mean, my actual account, I follow a bunch of like podcasts.
Oh, like,
podcasts.
You follow podcasts there.
Rhett and Link.
Rhett and Link's awesome. Hey, Dark Boy. We were talking about getting the wheel.
The Cowboy Brothers. They do. Why am I not thinking of it right now? They have My Brother and Me. It was a podcast where they just go on and answer like a bunch of questions from like YouTube answers and stuff.
That's what we do want at some point.
I think that'd be great.
But we need more comments.
Yeah. And they answer and they do the Adventure Zone, which is the D&D, and just basically a tabletop podcast. And I think they have a couple other things they do separately.
When are we doing that live stream thing?
I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Speaking of D&D tabletop thing.
I got some stuff going with all that. Working on a sort of a visual. Like I took an old monitor and I flipped it upside down so it lays flat and I can,
Yep.
Nothing great yet.
Sent me pictures. He was like, I got this new program going on. It's awesome.
I got some new stuff going. Got new things working, new ideas working. I mean, I'm set. I could run. I did invest in a D&D Beyond subscription, and I did get a new campaign, official D&D campaign. I have 2 set up that we could play at any given time. Two campaigns. So, I mean, we could do some just regular D&D until we can work on our story, our big one that we want to do.
Yeah.
Which I'll talk to you about that here after this because there's cool stuff.
I like my water for a second there.
Some cool stuff I've been getting into D&D, like some cool ideas. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll eventually get to D&D. I think that'd be a great bonus for. I think that'd help us get a lot more viewers too. People love the D&D podcast
stuff. That does make
stuff.
me pretty excited because I know we talked about multi-camera view, that kind of thing, and I've been wanting to do that. With this kind of thing, I was messing around. You can see there's so many cables on the floor. I was sitting there like trying to attach multiple cameras. I haven't quite figured it out. I know you can do separate recordings, take them later and sync them together.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to do that though.
Yeah.
Anything with syncing and audio is awful.
Yeah. Well, as I meant, it'd all be at one time. Just get it all recorded.
Yeah. So like, it's one of those things that kind of trying to figure out.
Yeah. It's something we'll work with.
So hopefully this D&D live thing, we can figure that out. And
I think that definitely boost up our views. People love like D&D podcast and watching, like listening to it.
I wanted a camera there and like one there, so one like looks at me, one looks at you, and go back and forth. And like, hey,
that's
what's up? But yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. Plus, I only got one actual professional camera. Oh, it's in the bag over there.
Yeah, in the bag.
So we'll get into that. Last thing before we end the recap episode, we're given a comment on YouTube from NarrowWay Farm.
Ah, yes.
And do you know that?
I do.
Individual? Okay. I wasn't
repeat.
sure.
Well, I'm gonna link because I was talking with him and he gave me some advice. I'll talk to you about that as well about advertising, and he's gonna share us on something he's in.
Okay.
To hopefully get us some more views and whatnot. So. Yeah, I'll link his YouTube stuff. He does a lot of like farm related stuff.
I noticed. I went through
exercise.
I was like, who's
stuff.
this? And I went through.
So
like, someone who really likes farm stuff.
Yeah, he's got his own little farm thing going. So he's got a lot of, like I said, farm stuff videos. It's some cool stuff.
Anyways, the comment made me feel pretty happy.
Yeah, we do appreciate the comments, you guys. So go ahead and give us a comment and we'll shout you out.
Please, yes, we do read them.
We do. So
sometimes he's beating me to it, and then like it won't show up on the feed, and I'll be going through. I'm like, when did that happen?
yeah,
you leave a like too, and I'm like, I don't remember clicking like there.
Yeah, like I said, there's like what I've run into is like with the YouTube videos you were posting, all that. Like I was like, all right, I just initially wrote something out to get it out, like, hey, we're live.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna go home and do basically what you did, but you beat me to it. I was like, oh man, I was gonna do that.
I was like, had some free time, so I was like, let me knock this out. I don't know how busy he is. I'll just kind of do it.
But that's all right. You know, it's good to have two different multi sort of views on things and going back and forth with it.
Yeah.
Helps catch stuff that the other one might have missed and whatnot.
I think you missed tag, on some of them.
I might have.
On the episode 1 stuff.
I might have.
Yeah. I remember went through and I was like, oh shoot, that one doesn't have a tag. Let me put that in there real quick.
Oh yeah, the tags. Yeah.
It's all good. I got you.
But.
All right, so we're gonna
All
go
right.
ahead and jump into episode 3.
Yes.
It'll be coming out a week later from this episode, so don't miss that.
You know, if you're not following us on Facebook, go ahead, check us out at Brothers by Law Pod on Facebook. From there, hit the Learn More button, and that will take you to our website. And what are you going to find on that website? You're going to find a link to our Spotify, a feed right there to listen to the podcast off the website. And in the top little corner, there's going to be our Twitter. The Instagram is going to take you to our YouTube. It won't give me a YouTube button, so it's Instagram, and then our Facebook page. So,
Did you set that up?
well, it had an option for like Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. But I was like, well, we don't have an Instagram, and I want people to get to the YouTube, so I just put the YouTube for the Instagram.
Okay.
It works. So yeah, go ahead, hit the Facebook, hit that Learn More button, find the ways to listen to us. And that's it. That's all I got.
All right. Catch you guys in the next one.